Hello everyone, this is Minimoustachio, and this video is going to be about the Amprex. I recently started playing Warframe again, and when I started playing, I noticed that they buffed the Amprex. So I started using it, and it's actually a really good gun now, because it used to be quite shit, to be honest. I still liked it back then, but, you know, I like it more now. The biggest thing about this, before you watch any more of the video, is that this is a Riven build. I will show a build without Riven, but the build and the footage that you're going to see is with a Riven. The Riven itself is a single rolled crit damage, crit chance Riven. It was just a disgusting Riven that I was really lucky to roll. So anyway, let's get on with the video. So the stats for the Amprex is a 12.5 accuracy, a 32% crit chance, which means this is going to be a very heavy crit focused weapon, a 2.2 multiplier for those really big damaging crit hits, a 12 fire rate, a 100 magazine, 2.6 reload speed, so not the quickest but not the slowest reload ever, 22%, so lots of status procs going around, and then 22 lightning damage, no other status effects there. So this is a dojo weapon, so you're going to have to research it. The research cost by default is 7,500 credits, 15 Fieldron sample, 350 plastids, 750 nanospores, and 350 poly. Then to actually make the weapon, it's 8 Fieldron, the crafted ones, 25,000 credits, 600 plastids, 9,000 ferrite, and 3 argon crystals. The Fieldron is the expensive part of this weapon, but honestly, I think it's worth it. This would take, if you was to be on the dot with crafting your Fieldrons, it would take you 4 days. You know, assuming you don't do any evasions, but it's definitely worth it for this weapon. Okay, so I recorded this already, and it turns out my OBS was not recording it in the correct file format, so I have to redo this. So I'll try and repeat everything that I originally said. So the build for this is Serration, Split Chamber, Thermite Rounds, Point Strike, Vital Sense, the Riven, Malignant Force, and Hammer Shot. So Serration, Split Chamber, Point Strike, Vital Sense, and Hammer Shot. I think those are all vital for any build you'd use for this gun, because Point Strike, Vital Sense, and Hammer Shot is the crit chance and crit damage. Hammer Shot gives a bit of status chance, which is nice, but the crit stuff is the main reason you have those. Then I've got Thermite Rounds and Malignant Force to make gas, because gas is just an amazing element. And then finally we have the Riven. The Riven on this is the whole reason this build would be different to something you would normally do. Because, I mean, I got lucky with this Riven. You can see that this will make this orange crit consistently and deal insane damage. My crit chance is 137%, the crit multiplier is 9.2. It's insane. This weapon has even red critted on occasion. So onto the non-Riven build, we have Serration, Split Chamber, Point Strike, Vital Sense, Hammer Shot. Basically it's the same build, except instead of the Riven, I replaced it with Thermite Rounds. Obviously you wouldn't have this former. You wouldn't form this polarity like I did, you'd do something different. But no, yet I know that, I'm sure even the build I use isn't even that good, and you could make a million changes to it to make it stronger or better. You could even use Sinister Reach, which actually does add a lot more range, but I feel like I'd rather have more damage than to have a bit more range on the Amprex. So, on munitions. How this reads is 30% chance to apply a slash status proc to an enemy on a critical hit. Now you might be thinking, well, how am I supposed to, you know, if I don't have slash, how do I do a slash proc? And that's the best thing about this one, is that even if you don't have slash, it will still apply the slash proc to an enemy, and the slash proc itself is actually really strong. It's a very good slash proc. But obviously, because I got really lucky with this Riven, this was the mod that had to go so that I could use the Riven. Now, ideally, if you could get the Riven and, you know, you could get all these crit chances and, you know, all this extra damage or whatever. But that's not to say that hunting munitions does not work perfectly fine, because it does. It's a really good mod. And the fact that it will allow slash to be put on weapons that can't use slash is amazing, because slash is a great proc. Thanks everyone for watching my Amprex build video. I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to be making some more videos, mainly Warframe videos, maybe some other ones here and there. But if there is anything in particular that anyone would like me to cover, please leave it in the comments and I will most likely get around to doing it. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see everyone on the next video.